How y'all doing tonight? And happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Tonight, I'm going to be cooking a standing rib roast or a prime rib roast, whatever you want to call it. Man, this thing's great. Let me show it to you real quick. Get up over here. Had this thing sitting out just kind of getting down to room temperature. It's a beautiful, beautiful 2-bone roast. I believe it's 2 bones, yes. About 4 pounds. I got this from our local butcher. He's right down the road, Paul Anthony's Market. I'll have to put a link, to his place here in my description box. But I mean, look at this gorgeous roast. Look at the marbling on that thing. I'm telling y'all what, he sells some quality product there. Anyway, what we're gonna do tonight, I'm gonna take that roast, we're gonna sear it real quick, and then we're gonna let it slow cook in the oven. We're gonna take that iGrill 2 I got. We're gonna plug that in there. That way we'll get plenty of good temperature reading on it and everything like that. It's gonna be a good deal, y'all. I'm telling you. Can't wait to cook this prime rib roast. First off, let's go ahead and get it seasoned up right. I'll show you how we're gonna do that. We're gonna put some cracked black pepper, stuff like that on there. Just hang with me here. Basically what we got here, I got a little cheap coffee grinder here I got some black peppercorns. We're going to put some black peppercorns in this coffee grinder. We're going to crack them up real quick. So we're going to use to rub this beautiful roast down with. See if this thing even works. Oh yeah. That's what we're looking like here. There we go. Just want to get a rough chop on those. Nice, grind on those with that coffee grinder, but there's still a bunch of whole kernels. So I've got this mortar and pestle here. It's actually made out of salt. It's one from Posh Salt. I'm going to crush up the rest of these peppercorns in here. It didn't really get broken up. Kind of use this just to kind of crack the rest of them in here. This will add some flavor too to everything we got. We got this fresh ground black pepper. I'm going to add some garlic powder to it as well. It's going to bring some good flavor to the party. That's nice. So going to add some paprika here. That'll help us out. Get some good flavor imparted there. Dried thyme here. Let's see. Open this on up. That's wonderful too. Gonna make my own deal here. A little bit of thyme. Alrighty, oh yeah, man, that smells wonderful. So let's get this prime rib roast up here. Where'd it go? It is right here. We get it right here, ready to roll. I've got some of this. This is a peanut oil. I'm actually. Oh shoot! I pulled the whole top off of here. Peanut oil. I'm actually using whatever you can use. Just use something high temp for the searing. I like peanut oil because it doesn't have any flavor to it. Okay, just a little bit there on the rib, prime rib roast. Standing rib roast. So let's just kind of oil that up. Then let's go ahead and get this wonderful flavor mixture we got here. Just rub the outside of this. Wow. Look at that. It's great, y'all. Look at that. Gorgeous. This fat cap over here. Plenty on there. Oh yeah. And like I said, this thing's been sitting out for a little bit. That's good. Notice I didn't put any salt because we're going to sear it on my salt block. So that's good right there. That's what we want for seasoning, the seasoning profile. So in the oven, I got my salt block. I've been staging up, start at 230, staging this thing up to 550. We want to take it and move it up here to the burner. So now I've got my salt heating up on the oven. Cooktop here. You can see we're just going to heat it up and get it blazing hot to get that sear put on that standing rib roast. So now we're getting this salt block all super hot. Go ahead and bring this prime rib or standing rib roast over here and let's just get a sear on it. We'll sear each side just for a couple minutes here, just sealing that flavor. After a couple minutes on the first side, we'll flip it over. We'll get the second side. Trying to sear some of this goodness in. And then we'll go ahead and get this underside with this beautiful fat cap. Get that seared up. Let's flip it over on here on this last side and get a crust. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. Okay, now I got my roast seared here. Put it right here on this, right here on the rack. And what you want to do is I got a 500 degree oven, the oven that I heated up the salt block in. We got that at 500 degrees. We're about to cut it down. But anyway, now we're going to insert this temperature probe for the iGrill 2 in here, into the roast, right into the center of it. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing or not, but you don't want to hit any bones. In fact, let me go up here maybe. Right in the center, the very center of the roast. I'm going to insert that. I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to cut it down to like 200 degrees. Cut it down low, low, low. Because what that's going to do, it's going to slow cook this baby. I'm going to bring it right there. Hold on just a second. Let me show you. So I'll put it in the oven and go ahead and turn that 500 down to 200. In fact, it's the easiest way to do that. Turn it down all the way to 200 degrees, just low, low. And let it just come on down from that 500. You got the thermometer probe in there. I'm going to catch it when it gets to my target temperature, which is going to be about 120, 125. Alright, so we'll set the iGrill 2 over here in just a second. Let's turn the iGrill 2 on. It's going to give us a temperature reading. 56, 55 degrees. Okay, that's fine. It's the center of the roast. We'll get my iPhone here. Where's that? Find the app here real quick. Got my iDevices app here. Turn that on. I'll turn my Bluetooth on. It should go ahead and automatically find my iGrill 2. We'll see here in just a second. Alright, thanks. Here it is, 54 degrees. Now we want to set our target temperature. Set preset. We want rare, 120 degrees, okay, because it'll pop up from there afterwards. So we just got this here on my phone. Got my iGrill 2 running. Got the prime rib roast, or standing rib roast in the oven, y'all. We're rocking, we're rolling. So we're cutting up some squash and zucchini to make some sides. Hey, look, she's using that the Schrade SCH401L and to cut up the squash and zucchini. It's working really good for these light duty kitchen tasks. I'm just cutting right through it. The little ceramic knife by Schrade. Anyway, so we're gonna cut this up. We'll simmer it up there on the stove and make a nice little side. Okay, so I just got a notice on my phone that we've reached the temperature over here. We're hitting 120. So I'm about to go ahead and pop this, pop the roast out. Standing rib roast. Great deal. On our zucchini and squash, I'm gonna cook some of these trappies, baby lima beans with the slab bacon. Man, it's a tasty side right here. So I just got out the standing rib roast. I actually let it rise to about 123 before I got it out. And we're going to let it sit here for about 10 minutes and just rest. Oh man, it's going to be wonderful. Now it's ready. Let's carve up this beautiful prime rib roast. What I'm going to do is I look at the bone here. So basically what we'll do here, we'll get right in between. Let's see, that will give us a whole steak there. We'll get almost kind of between the bones here. Find a good little place where we can cut. Just separate this gorgeous piece of meat. Look at this, man. Flavor is going to be, this is going to be so flavorful. It looks to be cooked perfectly. Wow, look at that. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece of meat right there. Cooked perfectly. Couldn't ask for any better cooked steak than that right there. That's a gorgeous piece of prime rib right there, folks. I'm gonna tell you what, that's money. Wonderful. So let's give it a taste. See what we're dealing with here. I got that shredded ceramic here that I'm gonna just slice a little piece off with. Look at this. Oh wow, so tender. You barely even need a knife. Wow. Look at that. It's beautiful. Go ahead and give it a taste. See what it's like. Oh man. That's incredible. Wonderful piece of meat right there. Perfectly cooked standing rib roast for Father's Day.